Welcome to the final chapter of Hinterkaifeck on Dani Mystery Zone. A family lies slaughtered. A killer lingers in their home. And now the shadows swallow their truth. Missed parts 1 and 2? Go back, because this tale's roots run deep, and a labyrinth only twists further here. The police roll in from Munich, but it's chaos from the start. Villagers swarm the crime scene, trampling haze-strewn evidence. And that Munich newspaper Andreas found days before? Could it have drifted from the very force now probing his death? A breadcrumb from a shadow tent within their ranks? One guy invited all the villagers to come to look into the barn and everywhere. And taint the crime scene, so to say. A kind of a second mayor, Ortsvorsteher in German, overseer of the village, called Lorenz Schlittenbauer. Remember this strange neighbor? The same guy. And remember those keys? Lorenz Schlittenbauer suddenly had them and could open up the farm. Suspicious. Over 100 suspects pass through their questions, and one name keeps circling back. Lorenz Schlittenbauer.
Wie soll's gewesen sein? Was soll ich machen? Also ich sag's euch, also ich.
His alibi is shaky. His hands are too quick to touch the bodies. Old grudges with Andreas Zimmer. Money disputes over custody. Whispers said he might have fathered Victoria's son, Josef, after Schlittenbauer's first wife died. Victoria even officially named Lorenz as Josef's father in 1919, igniting a feud. He denied it, accused her and Andreas of incest, Blutschande, blood disgrace.
Was willst du doch?
Du, die Victoria mit dem Blutschande oder so.
And briefly jailed Andreas. Only to pay Victoria 1,800 marks after recognizing Josef, though he later claimed she'd already provided him the cash beforehand, refiling charges that left grudges unburied. Their feud escalated, a trail of resentment, some believe turned deadly. Was it revenge, greed, or something darker? In 1923, a year later, when the farm is finally torn down because nobody wants to live in this place, a secret compartment in the attic floor cracks open. Inside, a mattock, the mattock, caked in blood, alongside a penknife and a bloody iron band. Poor Sally. Schlittenbauer blurts out, "Oh, there's my old mattock." A line that hangs heavy. Suspicious? Stupid, or both? No fingerprints, no clarity, just a chill that deepens the mystery. Theories spiral. Was it Baker Bertel, who just escaped a psych ward and was well known for his criminal history? Maybe his smuggling gone wrong? Or the brothers Gump? Settling a score.
Ey, Anton, ich sag's dir, wenn ich das sage, wir müssen die ja machen.
Their uncle was the famous robber Ferdinand Gump. There was this important connection to the notorious Freikorps gang, who were vagabonding around the time robbing and murdering farmers. Some say the Grubers had been quite wealthy because they had been hiding plain parts in the farm's bones. Or was it hot-tempered Andreas himself after his blood disgrace with Victoria? And now he was maybe lusting after little Silly.
Ja, sei brav zum Opa, kleines Mädel. Ah.
And then being interrupted and then snapping and bludgeoning, only to afterwards meet a strange accident or vengeful blade, maybe by Schlittenbauer.
Aber schlimmer du, ich schlag die dort.
Or the whole village? Or was it the first theory of the police? A simple robbery gone wrong, turned into slaughter. Although there were huge sums of money left. Karl Gabriel, Victoria's dead husband, still haunts the edges of this mystery as well. Body blown apart supposedly, but it was not found. And some say a man that looked like him was near the farm years later, and there are even rumors of a German general in France bragging that he was behind the Hinterkaifeck massacre. Was he having his sweet revenge for the incest stain between Andreas and Victoria? Maybe. And then there's the priest. Victoria sang in church. She was called the Lark's voice. A very divine voice, but, tainted by family sin.
Ja, mei.
There was a suspicious 700 gold marks that she gave just days before the whole thing, after confession. Was it hush money or plea for absolution? And did the priest afterwards read that matter like divine wrath? No proof, just echoes. There were many other suspects, yet not a single indictment. Gosh, this case is so complex, it reminds me of the first mate again. Who said the farm was haunted because, there are paranormal whispers as well. Some say aliens. I've heard even a Wendigo. And very recently I heard perhaps it was a random farmhand tied to the Grubers who roped the mattock that then swung wild, triggering a series of guillotine-like mishaps. But this is just one more theory among many faceless murmurs. Anyway, paranormal incidents or just human brutality, the farm's rubble, a concrete slab now, keeps its secrets. And macabre crowns it all. During autopsy, the victims' heads, 6 of them, even the maid who arrived that day and never saw the farm in daylight, are hacked off in front of stunned onlookers, sent to Munich to a clairvoyant for whispers from beyond.
Köpfe, ich bitte euch, ich möchte wissen, wer der Mörder ist, denn,
They yield nothing, just skulls lost to world war, to chaos, gone like ghosts, forever vanished. Then, headless, all 6 are laid in one grave, a grim unity in death. But why does Hinterkaifeck still grip us, a century past its blood? It's the quiet that follows. Picture this, a killer slicing bread by the fire, wind howling outside, the dead just steps away. There's an eerie coziness here, like a brother's grim tale, spun from shadow and straw. A farmstead frozen in time, where the monster doesn't flee but sits, sated in the hearth's glow. It fascinates because it's a riddle without an edge, a story both far off and close. A whisper from the woods you can't unhear. The brutality should repel us, yet it draws us in, and dark fairy tale where the wolf doesn't just eat, but lingers, watching the snowfall. Why stay? Why them? We chase the answers not to solve it, but to feel that chill. The same chill our ancestors felt by firelight, spinning yarns of things that creep in the night. Hinterkaifeck isn't just a case, it's a mirror. It asks what lurks in our own attics, our own silences. And maybe that's why, despite the horror, it wraps us in a strange comfort. A tale too grim to forget, and too poetic to let go. What do you see in this mirror? What's your theory in this labyrinth? Schlittenbauer's mad dog? Missing skulls, a hot-tempered patriarch, a war ghost, a vengeful priest, hidden plain parts, or random evil strangers? Share your thoughts below. Sleep tight and maybe double-check your locks tonight.